Hi, this is Annie with Prime Nutrition. I'm going to be taking you through one of my typical shoulder days so you can see how I sculpt my front and rear delts and a few different variations that I do with typical dumbbells. I've been a Prime Nutrition athlete since February, and awesome company. I love the products and getting to meet so many cool people, and it's definitely the best or nothing. The first thing I do is front raises, and I'll do normally about 6 straightforward front raises and then do a twist up and out and then a twist in for 6. So I'm generally doing 18 right here, and I like to just kind of mix in a little variation with the hand movements just to hit different parts of the muscle. So we're reaching different parts of the delt, stuff you wouldn't typically feel if you were just going straight on the whole time. So I'll do 6, 6, and 6. And I like to do these with dumbbells as opposed to like a full barbell or something like that, because you're always going to have one side that's a little stronger than the other, and this way you know that you're getting full range of motion out of each arm and not one arm is picking up the slack for the other. Next is side lateral raises. Again, just one arm at a time, focusing on each one, making sure you're not using your trap as much as possible, so focusing on really just using that shoulder. I'll normally hold onto something for balance. I don't really go farther than my shoulder height, so stopping right there at the shoulder height and bringing it back down slow. Raising up nice and fast, holding for a second, and then bringing it down slower. This one I'm doing a barbell curl and then press up. So that way we're doing the biceps and the shoulders. And that's just kind of working 2 different muscles. And I throw in just a little bit of like a 5-rep shoulder press, like straight shoulder press at the end, right when I'm getting tired and starting to burn out, and that just kind of adds a little extra burn in the shoulders. With this and all my exercises, you know, especially for us girls, our waistline is really important, so I'm always focusing on pulling my belly button into the spine. That's kind of something that I learned as a Pilates instructor. Always, every time, no matter what area I'm focusing on in training, I'm always thinking about my breathing and pulling my belly in as much as possible to keep that nice and tight during the entire exercise. Upright rows. Again, we're coming up nice and fast and strong, holding for just a second, and then coming down slowly, not going any higher than shoulder length. I'll do a little bit of machine work when I'm training. I mostly use dumbbells, but you know, I'll go over and use the shoulder press. I really like this shoulder press because each arm is individual with this press. So you really have to focus on using, you know, both arms. And with this one, you know, I'm doing the press, and then again, instead of increasing the weight, because the shoulders are small muscles, you don't need a ton of weight to feel a burn, but I will stop and do about 5 pulses in the middle of the exercise just to get a little extra burn in there. I like to finish up my shoulder day with rear delts. I'll do a couple different variations of my rear delt exercises, typically at least 2. I'll do the machine first, like I'm doing right now, both arms for maybe 12 sets or 12 reps, and then one arm at a time for 5 reps each. For this last exercise, we're doing rear delts again, bringing back the dumbbells, and also bringing in a stability ball. So with this makes us focus on our core area, really pulling the belly button into the spine to stay nice and stabilized as we're sitting on the end of the ball. And our back is nice and straight as we lean over. We're bringing our arms up nice and strong, holding for a second and bringing them down slowly. Make sure you're breathing during all of these exercises to keep that belly in. And we're focusing on stability and rear delts here, so it's a really nice combination.